If your smoker is cooking your food, you're not cold smoking. Welcome back to Contain Your Life. Today, we're breaking down exactly how a true cold smoking system works, why temperature control is everything, and how you can build a simple setup in your own backyard that actually does it right. Cold smoking is not about heat, it's about smoke. The goal is to flavor and preserve food without cooking it. That means your smoking chamber needs to stay under 90 degrees Fahrenheit, ideally between 68 and 86 degrees. In many traditional systems, the target zone sits around 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So how do you get smoke without heat? It starts with the firebox. The fire is built in a separate chamber away from the food. That fire generates hot smoke, often well above 175 degrees Fahrenheit at the source. But here's the key. That smoke never touches your food directly. Instead, the best design is for the smoke to travel through a long underground conduit or pipe, usually about 6 to 10 feet in length. As it moves through that buried tunnel, the surrounding soil absorbs the heat. The earth acts as natural insulation and cooling. By the time the smoke reaches the raised smoking chamber, it is cooled dramatically, often down to around 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, depending on conditions. That's what makes it cold smoking. Inside the smoking chamber, the food hangs freely. Airflow is critical. The smoke enters low, circulates naturally upward, and exits through a vent at the top. This steady draft keeps smoke moving so it doesn't become stale or overly harsh. Now let's talk about what you can cold smoke. Cheese is one of the easiest and most popular options. Because you're staying under melting temperature, the cheese absorbs flavor without turning into a puddle. Cured meats like prosciutto, salami, and sausages are traditional cold smoked foods. But here's the important part. They must already be properly cured before cold smoking. Cold smoke does not cook meat. It does not kill pathogens. Safety comes from curing salts and controlled preparation. Fish like salmon is another classic, again properly cured first. Even nuts, salt, garlic, and spices can be cold smoked to add depth and complexity. Now let's talk safety, because this matters. Cold smoking raw meat without curing is dangerous. Period. If you're smoking meat below cooking temperature, you must understand curing, salt ratios, and food safety guidelines. As a retired environmental, occupational health, and safety professional, I can tell you that temperature control and preparation are not optional. They are critical. Use a reliable thermometer inside the smoking chamber. Monitor ambient outdoor temperature. Never assume, measure. Construction-wise, this system is surprisingly simple. You need a firebox, brick, metal, or stone. A buried metal or clay pipe, at least several feet long. A raised wooden or metal smoking cabinet. Adjustable vents for airflow control. The longer the underground pipe, the cooler the smoke. The cooler the ambient air, the easier the process. And steady, low smoldering wood, not roaring flames, produces the best smoke. Hardwoods like apple, cherry, hickory, and oak create clean flavor. Avoid treated wood or softwoods like pine. Cold smoking is an old-world preservation method that still works beautifully today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.